Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Danny Aaron's More. Today is the highly requested episode 2, part 2 of Agree or Disagree with the main man himself, your family.
That's the one.
How you be?
Apparently.
Family. You guys loved part 1 and you said, we want to get a little bit more controversial. So these questions are going to be even more controversial.
Gym is pure vanity.
Explain that to him.
Vanity means like when you really love yourself.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So it's just for the ego. I'll go disagree. Not strongly.
Well, no, yeah, I disagree because it's good for your health and that, no?
Yes, mental health as
Yeah.
well. Like when back in the day, when you had to wake up and hunt for your food, you're meant to kind of do some physically taxing stuff to stimulate your brain.
That's a true caveman.
You know, if in the morning I go gym, like the rest of the day I feel like a lot more justified and relaxed. And I'm just
I feel like if you
I've
go
done
gym,
my hard work.
set yourself up for the day.
Yeah.
I don't think it is vanity.
But on the other side, it's just sick being wham.
It looks good, eh?
Yeah,
It looks good.
If you're walking on a beach on holiday and you're like bigger than everyone else, you're gonna
Mog 'em.
mog 'em.
Mog 'em.
But Danny's walking around, he's fully clothed.
Yeah.
Doesn't make a difference, does it?
Lawrence, I disagree.
Ultimately, it is to look better though, but I think it's more.
But it's to look-
Well, I think initially it's to look better, and then once you're into it and you're kind of just maintaining, it's more about just how it makes you feel.
And here we go. If you look better, you feel better, you perform better, you do everything better.
Amen.
Good.
Boom.
Inshallah.
Yeah, we'll cut that. You should need a license to be an influencer or podcaster.
That's a great one. I see that all the time.
We're
They
going to get
should-
those comments.
They should do like an ID check before buying microphones. You see
Yeah.
that shit? No, because creating content is for everybody and anybody that wants to do it. There's no right or wrong. As long as you enjoy it, you should do it.
Okay, but how would this license work? Like, how would you qualify? Like, what's the...
You tell us. How would you,
Hypothetical.
Okay, so let's
how
say-
would you
let's say-
want?
mate,
How would you
what would
want
the
it?
license need?
What would you want?
tell
Okay,
us
so
what
let's
you
say I
think
want to start a podcast.
Right.
Right. Have I got to just have maybe I have a half an hour conversation showing that
the man,
I'm
yeah.
interesting enough and got enough common sense to spit some knowledge down the
Yeah.
microphone. But some people like a stupid like Theo Von is probably my favourite podcaster, right? Maybe if he sat down with someone and they're like, it's all subjective, right? They could think this guy's an idiot, he shouldn't have a microphone, when I think he's actually really smart. So I'm going to go strongly disagree.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I think social media is a fair, fun playground for everybody to play on, and there shouldn't be any criteria.
Yeah.
And I think the internet decide if someone is allowed
also,
it.
like a
Do you know
proper
what I mean?
stinker podcast, like
And
that's funny because it's
Exactly,
shit.
exactly. And people, and
it's
even
still
if you're watching,
entertainment.
you hate watching it,
Yeah.
you're still watching it.
Breakfast is the best meal of the day.
Oh, this would be an interesting one from a gym goer.
I'm not really like,
disagreeing.
I'm not really on a gym diet though.
Strongly
I will
disagree.
disagree. I'm going to
disagree.
go agree.
But what would you clarify as breakfast?
So every morning, I'll just slap 5 eggs, make some scrambled eggs with cheese, slap it on some sourdough, and that's probably the part of the day where I'm craving food the most.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I would wake up and not be hungry for ages.
I was like that until I just got in this routine, and now if I'm up for like half an hour and I've not eaten, I'm like,
But do you not hear, like, was it Andrew Tate said it or some shit? It was like, oh, you were just sleeping, you were just recovering. That's when your body needs it the least.
Yeah.
You should be going out there, going gym, you should be doing, do you know what I mean?
But it's also been 8 hours since I've eaten.
You're telling, right, you're scrambled eggs, right? Great. But would you not rather a massive fat Chinese?
I'd say I'm not much of a Chinese guy, but I
Indian.
think
No,
that,
you're English.
that's a meal I feel the most contrast of, like pre-meal, post-meal.
Right.
That
Yeah.
affects me the most. I feel like, all right, that's hit me. I'm ready for the day.
Would you have a Chinese? You could have a Chinese for breakfast if you want.
I used to. I
think it's
used to,
overrated.
yeah. I used to have anything for breakfast. Well, my breakfast normally used to just be last night's dinner. I used to, when I ordered the Chinese, I would order dinner
And then breakfast.
and then
That's
leftovers for
crazy.
tomorrow, you know?
Oh, yes, that's too heavy for breakfast.
I'm not a breakfast man.
The best animated film is Cars.
Seems like targeted. Strongly disagree.
Wow.
Right, you better say a banger here.
Toy Story.
Ooh! Wow,
you weren't
no,
expecting
I
that to
tell
be
you,
dropped.
right, it's a great argument. Cars is just,
Toy Story's clear.
Cars is great. The whole
I know,
series
but
of Cars.
How Toy Story makes you feel as a child when you've actually got toys and you're like,
That's
it
a
gives
good
you that
point.
thing where you think when you're asleep they're actually
Make believe, yeah. Gives
But
you a
does
little
Danny not
imagination.
treat his car better because he thinks it's a
Lightning
person?
McQueen.
I treat my car a little bit like a person.
Yeah, I do actually think cars are people now.
Yeah.
And is that subliminally messaging from cars?
It's when I got rid of my last car and I was really sad. I was like, oh, it's actually
Have a life.
kind of a
Alright, what is the best animated movie of all time? Not just Toy Story. What Toy Story? Because I know my favourite Toy Story.
Toy Story for me.
Toy Story 4, where the spoon and the fork or whatever.
I don't even think I watched that
The
one.
Forky. The Forky. I cried at
that's
that.
some woke
I
nonsense.
cried and I only watched it a year ago.
Actually, I'm gonna change it to it might be 3 when they go to the daycare and Lonzo, that like pink bear, probably that one.
And then when they nearly die from the
Yeah.
incinerator, yeah? Cars 2. Like Monsters Inc.
Yeah.
Monsters Inc.'s
That's a
great.
serious shout.
Sally, great.
Incredibles.
Incredibles is
Not
good.
bad. Incredibles was a great watch.
Bugs
growing
Life
up.
is,
Bugs Life, fantastic.
Flushed Away.
Flushed Away. was
Ratatouille.
Oh, what's the one? No, what's the one? Over the Hedge.
Over the Hedge.
Over the f***ing hedge.
Girls love Frozen sometimes. Ozempic using celebrities should have to tag it in their social media.
I'll agree with that. I think the same with steroids as well. I feel like you should have to say. It should be like an obligation. Wow. Because it ruins it for people who are natural as well.
Because some people, you look at them and they used to be quite overweight, maybe they had mental health struggles.
Yeah.
But some people, they are just doing it to look very skinny.
Well, this James Smith guy, he did I don't think he posted the video, but he did experiment doing Ozempic for a month.
Oh no, he did, yeah, the
did he
Australian
post-
or whatever. Yeah.
What happened?
He said it was amazing as far as weight loss, but it was if you're someone who's not actually morbidly obese, it is just a terrible idea and it's just a waste of time.
Danny, I see you on the fence,
I know,
mate. You're
really
not allowed
on
to
the
do that
fence.
in this video.
So what,
It's just an
Ozempic-
AI point he made. If you saw someone who looked mad and it
It's
said
not-
this was made with AI, if that just went Ozempic,
No, the thing is, I would say disagree, but then you said it's like steroids, which I agree.
Yeah,
And I
it's-
think
well, it's the
people
exact
should
same premise.
clarify, oh, I'm on steroids. So
Yeah.
I guess you should clarify, oh, I'm on Ozempic.
yeah, or maybe if you're a certain level of overweight, you've been given a license where you don't have to say because it was actually just for health purposes.
Yeah, I agree, but I don't know. I think you should be open about it. You can post the weight loss.
Yeah, just from
and then
a
if
moral
anyone
standpoint.
says, oh, how'd you do it? You'd be like, oh, I did this, but also I had an Ozempic.
But Instagram doesn't actually let you lie.
Yeah, I
it just says Ozempic.
I think agree.
The idea of the alpha male is bullshit.
Yeah, I don't really know what it means, to be fair. I just know a bunch of Andrew Tate things.
Oh, so you think it is bullshit or not?
Yeah. As in, I don't think it exists.
Wait, so
No, you strongly agree.
Yeah, you
Oh,
agree
sorry.
it's bullshit.
I think it's bullshit.
I
yeah.
disagree, but
Really?
not strongly.
I think it's bullshit. Well, I don't know what it is.
Well, there's some guys you meet and you
Right.
think oh, they're a bit f***ing. If
Would you say, oh, they're alpha?
Well, no, I wouldn't, right? But this is my example. What I'd think is if shit hit the fan right now, zombie apocalypse.
You go to the alphas.
Yeah, there's someone who would automatically take charge. But the reason I'm not strongly is because we don't really live in a time where you need an alpha mate. Everything's comfortable. You don't need to go and hunt
Good point.
hunt down a rival tribe.
Yeah, I would say maybe 1,000 years ago, alpha's short.
Or maybe in war. Maybe everyone who's at war right now, they're alpha males. That's why they're there.
Inarguable.
Yeah.
They are alpha.
Firefighters.
I'm gonna go agree. You've moved me from strongly to agree.
Leaders. There's
I
natural
hate-
leaders.
Okay, but I hate when they label themselves.
Oh yeah, if you call
as
yourself
alpha.
no alpha male, calls himself an alpha male.
There we go. Okay.
That's beta male behaviour.
Are you an alpha male?
I wouldn't say so.
The world would be a better place without technology.
Ooh.
Straight away, man. Strongly disagree.
With social media, it's a bit more niche.
Yeah.
Technology as a
Technology,
whole.
mate, you couldn't. The things we have done in the past 50 years, you would never imagine in the
yeah.
past 1,000 with
So-
technology.
Technology is technology the same as electricity?
Electricity is technically technology.
Yeah. So no light bulb.
No,
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, well, there
You
you,
know what I
go.
mean? Yeah,
I
it's
was
a wrap.
thinking more niche, that there's going to be a new train.
Yeah.
Where is it from? It's from London to New York.
Oh, I've
There's
seen-
going to be a
yeah.
new train that says 40 minutes. Imagine your mum lives in New York, but you live in London.
Yeah.
Impossible.
Yeah.
Impossible to
Or
see
just
her.
being sat in the dark on a Friday night with a candle.
I mean, that also.
And a carrier
that also.
pigeon.
But I think, mate, come on. Technology is f***ing beautiful, man.
Yeah.
And God knows what's going to happen in the
I think it
next
will go too
100.
far with AI and that, but right now.
Already has, mate. Or have you seen the new video calls?
Yeah.
They can fake being like Elon Musk on a video call.
Just even CGI, you can just write a whole movie.
mad.
What's your favourite technology?
I mean, lights is a great shout.
Probably my
Lights is
phone.
great.
Lights is
Probably my
great.
phone,
Lights is
to be honest.
Phone.
It's the one I use the most. Got like 9 hours screen time a day.
Really?
Something terrible.
That's bad.
Yeah,
See?
but I'm on TikTok.
See how much better society is because you've got 9 hours a day on screen.
Yeah,
Better
but that's
society.
hey,
You know,
I'm
my-
a TikTok, so that's just primary research.
My daily average is like hour and a half.
Really?
I'm really proud of that.
What?
Have you worked on that, or is that something that's always been?
Subliminally.
If we're combining different
good
screens, what would you say it is?
I
Or
was
your
what?
screen time combined, if we're like PC screen.
If we're including like PC,
Yeah.
but that's strictly work.
Yeah.
I would never do anything on my PC apart from work.
The Olympics should allow doping.
No, that's not a thinker.
Yeah.
That's a strongly disagreeer.
I'm going to say no, but I think there should be a separate one.
There
which is
should be a steroids Olympics.
Because that would
for
just
sure.
be sick. That's basically UFC back in the day. Just,
Just
most juiced up. Yeah.
roided guys. But I think because then that's forcing the other people to take unhealthy drugs.
Yeah, there might be a wholesome, cute little Timmy who wants to be a runner. Now he's got to inject Tren into his ass.
Now he's f***ing boom. You know what I mean? Nah.
Now he's Ronnie Coleman.
But yeah, there should be a steroid Olympics.
I don't know, I said to Cal Freezy that I'd beat Toby Jizzle in a race, and then we'll start laughing.
Impossible.
Toby's
Then you don't know what the you're talking
You guys
about.
haven't seen me run.
You don't know what we're
You
talking
do know
about.
who Toby Jizzle is, right?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Toby
okay,
Jizzle,
just
yeah.
checking. 'cause-
You guys haven't seen me run.
No, but we've seen Toby
Was
Jizzle.
you good in like sports day?
Nah, I was too scared. There's
Too
much
scared that you
pressure.
beat Toby Jizzle. Toby's an alpha male, mate.
Yeah,
I
but
think you'd have a
like, I'd more just smoke people like off the books. You know, I didn't want crowds watching.
Wow, what? So you do like a parking lot race?
Yeah,
or
you would
something?
do
What
like-
do you do?
I genuinely just
After
like,
the year 5 sports day,
Nah,
you go to
Me
the
in the
teachers.
parking lot with
do
this
no.
for real.
If I could, I would transfer my consciousness to a robot body.
The f does that mean?
Nah.
You would turn yourself into a robot.
Yeah.
So you just become like a Tesla.
Yeah, and that's not for me, mate. I like to be in control of my own feelings, my own thoughts. I don't want someone replicating that because I don't know what they're capable of.
I just would like to be a human.
Yeah. I think robots is where we draw the line.
Really?
I think that's where we draw the line.
Question.
Okay.
Do you think that that is your generation, and in the next generation, say, bit like right now, people are able to get arms which help them if they've had an amputation,
Don't
right?
make it f***ing
No,
don't
it's
do
not, no, it's
that.
nothing like that.
Okay.
But you go back to your mates if you've had an amputation, and you go, "This arm's amazing," right?
Yeah.
And your mates go, "Wow, that is cool." And you've got 10 times strength in the arm.
Yeah, you get in
or
a
it
fight
can
on a night out.
Yeah,
Bang, bang, f***ing.
Suddenly
gone
your
through a
mates
war.
are going, "Oh, I want Danny's hand," or Danny is mate.
Yeah, yeah.
And everyone gets robot arms. Like Ozempic was made for people who had diabetes.
Yeah.
Suddenly everyone's on it.
They're abusing it, yeah.
That's a great
People
point.
would abuse it.
Oh, that's a great
I
point.
think in the next generation,
Especially how realistic they are.
Yeah.
You get boxers getting
people might be robotist
Good shout.
in the next generation.
No, I don't like robots.
racist against robots.
Yeah.
But I do think
robotist.
I
Yeah,
think
hence the, yeah.
the universe is going more robot-like. Like I'll tell you for a fact, in my household, robot vacuum.
Alexa.
That's a great shout.
Yeah. Ring doorbell.
My cat.
is a camera.
My cat has a robotic litter tray. So I don't clean it. I can do it on my phone.
Where
Clean
does
litter
the poo go?
into a little compartment. There's people getting jobs in the metaverse. People working
been in
at
the
like
metaverse.
Subway.
I've got a mad VR. I've done some
Really?
weird shit on
What
that.
have you done?
What?
What?
Huh?
What have you done with it?
If I could, I would clone myself.
That's almost like the robot question.
That'd be so jarring.
That is
That'd be so jarring.
I'm gonna agree under the basis that I can control absolutely everything. So for example, I can make my clone do the dishes, do the f***ing housework, whatever people do.
But your clone has the same feelings as you, so he's gonna be like, I'm not take it. Would you take orders from another Danny Aarons, or would you be like, nah, I'm gonna be my own guy?
Nah, but it's a clone of
it-
me, so I
No,
would...
but he is you.
But,
He's a clone. So if you're going to clean
done.
the dishes, he's gonna be like, nah, Aarons,
you,
I'm gonna
man,
go
yeah,
street.
you.
Also, what if my clone starts banging on TikTok more than me, and then I'm the fake one?
No, but it's
Yeah.
you though, but it's you,
no,
so
all
it's
of
just
us-
double revenue.
No, but all of a sudden I become a second account.
What if you become more Danny Aarons and the other one becomes the original?
But then it's
Yeah.
just double revenue because it's me, so it's going to me.
No, and Danny Aarons.
So I would make loads of clones of myself.
Is there a joint bank account in this situation?
Yeah, do we get the money?
Yeah.
Then I strongly agree, and I would just make them do absolutely everything for me.
Yeah, you could be on 2 podcasts at once.
You know, I could be here, I could be in the other
Some
room
people
over there.
want more Danny Aarons on podcasts.
You know, and this is why Danny Aaron's more is the thing.
Danny Aarons' audience, this is a final question,
Careful, careful.
is better than AB's.
Look, we're gonna have to do the right thing here. I'm going to have to strongly agree. You're going to have to strongly disagree. That's the only way
I'm
we
saying
get out
mine's
of this.
better.
Yeah, so you have to strongly
right,
disagree.
yeah.
So we have to. This is the only way we can do this, because then my fans are happy, your fans are happy. Because imagine, f***ing hell, shit hits the fan. I strongly disagree.
Yeah.
Then they're like, well, you, Danny.
Yeah,
what the
we'll
you
go
doing?
watch AB then.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm strongly
like his
agreeing.
fans.
I'm strongly agreeing.
But now you have to make the case as to why.
Well, so yours are mainly like FIFA dons.
FIFA what?
Like people.
What were you going to say?
I was going to say FIFA.
You were going to say FIFA dons, yeah?
Yeah.
And yours are big fat gym lads.
No, they're not.
Oh.
Because like since I like blew, like it's not been gym stuff. Most of my audience don't even know I go gym.
Well,
It's more just chill guys watching a chill guy.
man. I'm just chill
Yeah.
guys.
The guys who watch mine just like to get home, have dinner, and watch me walk about a hill.
Fair enough. I think we can both say they're both great. And
Yeah,
that's
but
how we
they're
end it.
different demographics. You've probably got.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, that was it. Agree or disagree, part 2 with the man himself. Any remaining words?
I was just going to say the same thing. Have a good one. All the best.
That was British of you.
Yeah.
There you go.
Have a good one.
Have a good one, boys.